Otters are carnivorous South American mammals. They are the most ancient member of the weasel family, and they hunt and attack in packs. Otters, like other wild animals, may be quite hostile. Otters are prepared to clash and fight with the most formidable and dangerous animals on land and in water if they are attacked by any species. Otters have developed numerous adaptations for a semi-terrestrial and semi-aquatic existence. They prefer to inhabit freshwater rivers and streams that are frequently flooded seasonally. Otters frequently construct enormous nests close to feeding grounds and clear vast amounts of vegetation from the surrounding area. Large otters rely primarily on fish for sustenance. Otters are renowned for their ability to swim and dive. They can dive approximately 100 meters deep for 4 minutes in order to find food. Despite lacking a large layer of fat, otters have dense fur that serves to keep them warm. Frequently, they build a tunnel close to the edge of a river, lake, or swamp. The mother otter gives birth in the burrow, and each litter typically consists of 1 to 6 offspring. Otters are social animals that live in huge families that normally consist of 3 to 8 individuals, but can sometimes have as many as 20 members. The ability to swim like a professional athlete allows them to stay underwater for hours to catch prey. With a skilled level in catching fish by using their teeth to bite their prey, otter molars are usually flat at the top, used to crush food instead of tearing prey. The otter is a species with a strong and agile nature. Therefore, despite the fact that it brazenly approaches the big python, it is not foolish or stubborn enough to take the potential lethal revenge. The otter kills its prey by rolling it over onto its back and attacking the turtle where it's most vulnerable. The front of the jaw has 32 teeth, including 4 strong fangs which allow it to bite deeply into the body of its meal. The turtle shell is an essential part of its life since it serves as a formidable weapon for the animal to use while defending itself against predators such as humans. On the other hand, it is no great thing for the otters. They are able to effortlessly and rapidly trap the turtle. Both the jaguar and the otter are in a condition of extreme hunger. They are searching for food in the same region. The jaguar is having a difficult time of it, as it has not yet located any prey. It makes the decision to go hunting in the river outside. Although it is known that there is a highly hazardous animal in the river, the jaguar has the courage to hunt this crocodile. When a group of otters attacks and outnumbers the jaguar has to admit defeat. When the jaguar gets the chance, it grabs the otter and attacks it to get back at it. It keeps biting the otter's body. The otters are able to find food because they work together. When the jaguar attacks, they rush to defend themselves, making the jaguar run away in fear. At this point, the otters are following the jaguar closely in order to exact their revenge on it. They engage in fierce combat while swimming around one another. The situation is tense and the jaguar makes a break for it. When a crocodile is discovered, the adult members of the otter family bravely move towards the opponent. After the adult otters get close enough to check out their opponent, they split up into separate areas. They act aggressively all the time, which makes the crocodile very uncomfortable and angry. When the crocodiles are having a peaceful moment, the otters come along and attack. Faced with this aggressive behavior, the otters are willing to risk their lives to get to the crocodile as soon as possible. After struggling for a while and not being able to get away from the fierce attacks, the crocodile dies while surrounded by the otter family. Many bites to the head and neck. After the conflict, normal life for the otters resumes with a more serene appearance. Because of this, the otter is a formidable adversary for a great number of other predators. Despite the fact that they do not possess a great deal of physical prominence, they win the majority of their fights against larger and more infamous species. As the jaguar gets ready for the forthcoming hunt, it is sharpening its already formidable claws. The jaguar's method of tracking prey involves locating its adversary, which in this case is the marsh creature. In order for the jaguar to have a successful hunt, it is essential for it to be cautious when taking the opportunity. The jaguar makes the decision to hunt the crocodile, despite the fact that the attack does not have a home advantage. The jaguar hides in the bushes and then dashes straight into the river, where it grabs the crocodile. The jaguar attacks the enemy in a way that is hard to defend against. The fight is very fierce. The jaguar continuously presses its bite deeply into the prey's neck until the crocodile stops breathing. Anacondas can blend in very well, and they often hunt by swimming in the water. Even though it doesn't have poison, it has a lot of power. Despite the fact that the crocodile and the anaconda have been engaged in a fight to the death for several hours, the crocodile's superior strength is not sufficient to defeat its adversary. The anaconda wraps its entire body around its prey and slowly suffocates it to death by applying pressure. Hedgehogs possess an extremely powerful weapon that wraps around their body, using their sharp quills to repel any attack they may encounter. Even when hunger torments the python and makes it unable to discriminate how deadly its target is, the python still approaches the hedgehog in a proud manner. The hedgehog uses its shield to block attacks from the python. The opponent is constantly pierced by the hedgehog's quills, causing extreme pain. During the battle, a lot of the thorns fall off, the hedgehog runs away, and the python chases and kills the hedgehog. Even though the python can't attack, it still scares away its prey. From a distance, the leopard can see that the hedgehog is getting tired and can't get away. It moves slowly towards the hedgehog and bites it with its sharp teeth. Even though the hedgehog's sharp thorns hurt its face so much, this doesn't stop the leopard's hunger for meat though. After a while of fighting, the leopard carefully pulls the quills out of the hedgehog's body. People think it's about to eat the tasty meat, but the enemy's quills damage the leopard's blood vessels, putting it in a very bad state. When there aren't any big battles, the area looks quiet. Warthogs are out in groups looking for food for the next day. Warthogs use their strong snouts to dig for food, dig burrows to hide, and give birth. They always have to be on guard at all times, as the hunters are always waiting for an opportunity to kill them at any time. The wild dogs get together to figure out how they will hunt. They will go after a wild boar that is looking for food on its own. Spotting a pack of wild dogs lurking near the area, the wild boar quickly escapes into a cave. As soon as the wild dogs show up, the cave is no longer a safe place for the wild boar to hide. They circle the cave to get their prey out by any means possible. They lure the wild boar out of the cave. Now, the wild boar has to deal with the ferocious wild dogs alone. The only thing the wild boar can do is run away. It tries to speed up and run as fast as it can. The pack of wild dogs keeps trying to catch it. The cheetah doesn't have to follow the wild boar to catch it. Instead, it bravely faces it head on. The way cheetahs hunt is a little different from how other species do it. When detecting a cheetah target moving towards its prey, the cheetah's gentle movement does not make a sound. It stops to identify its prey, then accelerates to run quickly towards the opponent. Comparing the running speed of the two, the cheetah has an advantage. The lightning hunting cheetah has surpassed its prey. The quick-witted wild boar turns around and runs the other way. The cheetah sees right through this quickly and grabs the wild boar. There are always rules between subspecies, and the rules are always set by the strongest.